It's amazing how easily I can get down on myself. It doesn't matter how many great shows I've done in the past, they don't do anything to boost my confidence. They aren't still here in any way. They're just a memory. I did do shows over the summer and I had a lot of fun, but after another few months off and putting all my energy into creating my course, I was back to feeling insecure again. That little voice in my head questioning if I've still got it. And now I'm in a new place, getting ready to perform on a pitch that I'd never worked before, and I haven't done a street show in months. It starts with thinking about my first show. I get a little chill of excitement that quickly turns to dread. What if I suck? What if they don't laugh? What if I can't pull a crowd? As the weekend got closer and the shows were imminent, the feeling gets stronger and it starts to affect my mood. It's hard for me to concentrate, it's hard to engage, it's hard for me to think about anything else. I try to take my mind off it. I make sure my props are all in tip-top shape. I make sure my costume is washed, my hair is cut. I'm doing everything I can to try and squash that voice. My pole is only 12 feet tall, but it feels like I'm climbing a mountain. That voice in my head is telling me to stay home, promising me security and safety. If you stay home, you're going to be safe and you won't have the chance of failing. Just stay home, sit down, relax. You won't be at risk of embarrassment. But I won't be at the risk of kicking ass either. There's no fathomable way that I could do a killer show if I don't actually go out to the pitch and start performing. If you want to do kick-ass street shows, you have to put yourself at the risk of failure. So I had to stand up to that little nagging voice and just push through and go and do it. And of course, proving what I already knew, all the worry is for nothing. The first show back was a little bit rough. I definitely missed a lot of my gags and the timing was a little bit off, but it didn't matter. The audience didn't know, nor did they care. They just saw what I presented to them. They had no idea what was missing from my show and they had no expectations. In fact, I likely exceeded their expectations, as any good street performer should do anyway. After a few shows, I was able to relax and fall back into my groove. I just had to go and do it. Break the drought and just do it. The good thing is, your brain doesn't forget how to perform. It just knows what to do. If you try and repeat your script outside of a show, it's quite difficult. But once the show is actually happening, it just falls out of your mouth. So after a few more shows, I'm back. I'm up there, 20 feet in the air, cracking jokes with the crowd in front of me, and I feel at home. I'm right where I'm meant to be. And in that moment, worrying about it seems so pathetic and small. I'm just enjoying looking down at their smiling faces, and I'm back to being my regular self again. Ready for the next show, ready to take on the pitch and squeeze every single laugh, applause, and spendable dollar out of the crowd. That's how you get over it. You just go out and work hard. You get back on the horse and you start galloping at full speed. And it doesn't matter what people think, because what you think they'll think is miles away from what they'll actually think. So if you ever have a little voice in your head telling you negative things and you're feeling insecure about performing, stop obsessing over things that could go wrong and start obsessing over things that could go right. Because the things that we dwell on and worry about will eventually become reality. If we keep worrying about them, we succumb to the safety and security of not pushing on. Real difficulties in life can be overcome. It's the imaginary ones that hold you down. Folks, leave a comment or shoot me a DM and tell me about how you overcome your internal struggles. And if you need help with making your street show stronger, check out ultimatestreetperformer.com to watch a free tutorial, 12 steps to a high income street performance. Peace.